if you're willing to receive, surely you have to be willing to donate. Because at the end of your life, your body's not any use to you, but it can be a huge amount of use to somebody else. My daughter was only 18. She had a great interest in the medical world and had just finished her A-levels and was going to hope to go to university to study biochemistry with genetics. It was very, very late at night. It was something like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I had found Laura collapsed in her bedroom. How worse could it possibly get after your child has died? It isn't any worse than that. It cannot get any worse. So by asking them, would they be prepared to donate any organs, isn't going to make one jot or iota of difference or upset them any more than what has already happened to them. Both of Laura's corneas were used and 2 children received sight overnight. So, as we have found as a family, you are grateful that some small thing, I mean, for 2 children to see, a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old, to be able to see overnight, I mean, how marvellous is that?
It is a difficult question, and that's why NHS staff feel it's difficult to ask someone at the worst time of their lives, or the family, would they consider providing a gift of life by donating an organ. The fact is, one person can potentially save 5 to 7 people, and they will transform lives of at least 2 to 50 others. That's just one person. The biggest thing we are trying to say to the public and to people is, please let your loved ones know that you want to become an organ donor at a time of crisis. Because unfortunately what usually happens is the only person that can forward your wish is your relatives. Despite the organ donor register, in the UK, we have unfortunately a 40% refusal rate by relatives, which is one of the highest in the world. I think it's partly to do with our culture and the way we are, and the fact that death and dying isn't really talked about that much, and it's slightly taboo subjects. But I think if people have decided on something, whether it's for donation or against donation, doesn't matter which, it's your choice. You need to discuss it with your relatives so they know what your choice is. Maybe some people can feel that some good has come from a terrible incident, terrible tragedy. They are actually giving the gift of life to someone else.